Dr. G, is there a better system for testing mercury?
This one gives us a before after with the chelator pulling it out of your tissues. So in our field, we think this is the best. Now, would it hurt to do blood, hair, everything else together? It wouldn't hurt, right? But at what cost are we going to keep doing tests, right? So this is the best test to do for the cost and prove that we're actually pulling it out of your body.
Right.
Now, there are other things like there's DMSA that pulls mercury out, and there's a supplement called Amerimide, and they say that penetrates the brain better. My experience with that, some patients tried it and they had some more severe problems. So we went away from that. So I try to stick to things that are done for a long time in research.
Mhm.
So a lot of people don't know the chemical we use for mercury is DMPS. The chemical we use for lead is EDTA. Both of those chemicals there's research being done on antivenom. Instead of using the antivenom, you can use these to inactivate the venom. And it doesn't work in all of them. It has to be a certain plus sign on it, right? Going back into chemistry, if everybody remembers that. But it can inactivate the antivenom. And so there's people that go into the Amazon, all that. If they know and plan and prepare, they're actually bringing a shot of EDTA or DMPS with them, because if they get bit, they have a chance of living. So I like research-based stuff. And this has been researched. We know how it interacts in the body. And so when we get into new things, like there's a new one for gadolinium, but it just hasn't been used a lot. I know EDTA pulls gadolinium, so I'm going to stick to that.
When you talk about Amerimide and the work that like Boyd Haley did, what are some of the negative side effects that you've seen that people have?
One way they promote Amerimide is that it gets across the blood-brain barrier better. And I think they're right. Unfortunately, I saw the negative side effect, though. It made their brain very foggy, very hazy. And who knows, if they would have kept doing it, maybe they would have got better. But there's so little data on it, right? We have a few people that put it out there. But, when I did the stuff that we do here, like I was around people that did it for decades and thousands of patients. So we know how to work through those setbacks. And some people did great with the Amerimide when we used it, but I saw too much up and down, and I didn't have the clinical background and knowledge to be like, okay, this is how you're going to work through that. Whereas with the chemicals we use, I know how to work through all those.